the will that best point to will that the a tidal born, and also here is in Zhejiang Province, and also today from the ground and from the air we bring you the different angle of this tide. And also with me we have a guest, Mr. Pan, and welcome to our show. So we know that Qiantang River's tidal born actually now is the best time to view. And can you give us a brief idea about that, the Qiantang tidal born? So for Qiantang River, we talk about it provide a lot of different types of tidal. So we talk about known for the world's largest tidal born, the Qiantang River offers a variety of tidal types that can be observed from different points. So from the pictures, you could see right now we're showing different taps. So you could see that the two tides converging together, they meet each other. So you could see that a different shape. One is in a line, another is like a fish skin. And also here we also to make it out, so you could see that the best viewing spot. And we talk about if you want to see that the convergence of these two different type of tidal, then you could the downstream of the Qiantang River. So we talk about that because of the two different types of the tides converging together. And we know that after the Zhejiang Bridge, so that's also converged at the a bridge. So we talk about actually there are a lot of scenes here that actually is because of that the convergence of the different types of titles that you could see that. You could see this one that could be like a different shape of the convergence. And also it depends on the terrain of that the geographic feature. So we could see that a different shape of the tide. That's also because there maybe could be a shallow. We talk about underway. I know that because of the drone, so that also help us to get more idea about that the Qiantang River tide. So what else we could see? And also there could be that's the two tides that they crash into each other. And also in Haining, in Hangzhou, we also could see that the wave tides. And it also depends on that the strength of the born. So if they have a strong born, then that will actually, you could see that the bubbles And the one very easily you could understand that the one that the born very strong, then that will be broken into the small pieces. And also for the a weaker wave, that's the very smooth, so that will not really broken in pieces. So for different strengths of the born, that's the tide that come crash into each other to form a new type of tides born.
那我们现在钱塘江的潮水呢，由从这样的一个比较平直的一个河道往上游走，那这样会比较形成什么样的一个潮汐？那我们现在来看潘老师准备的下一张照片。看一下这个潮啊，这个潮就是斗潮，形成喇叭形哦，就是这个这个潮水跟海潮就怎么建筑啊，这个结角就是比较。
So you could see that the tides can reach a speed of 40 kilometers per hour and rush into the river mouths, and the water can flow up to a height of 9 meters.
好的，也就是说，在遇到一个快要夹角的一个位置啊，咱们就很有可能遇到这样的一个冲天潮，冲天而起，给大家带来非常大的震撼。
So the unique natural phenomena is caused by the tide generating force, which is the result of the combination of the gravitational attraction between an Earth, Moon, and Sun. So we talk about actually you could see this kind of the tide. Right now you could see that tide is approaching to us. And this kind of the tide is like in a line. It's a very straight line. And the places here in Yangon is the best viewing spot. So for this, actually, the length that could be around that's the 820 kilometers. So that also because of that, the terrain, we talk about the riverway actually is very flat, very smooth. That is also why you could see that the shape or the type of the tide is like in a very straight line. So that's also because that the riverbed is also very smooth. So there's no a shell. And for the deeper depth of the river, then that also caused a faster speed of the wave.
明白了，也就是我们江底它的浅滩的高度不一样，深浅不一样，会导致我们潮水的流速。
And also this year, because of the typhoon, and also impact the Qiantang tidal borne.
有很多原因造成的，一个是这个径流啊，这个潮汐大小啊，还有包括风啊，就包括台风的影响。那么 我们今年呢，因为是风水年，钱塘江风水年，并且还是比较风的风水，所以把沿岸以上的泥沙都冲到下面来了。那么河潮容积就增大了，增大了以后呢，这个潮水就容易。
So we talk about that a crossing tide also is often seen here, and also we could see that this year.
增大了以后，这个涌潮就大了。
We also because of the terrain, we also see that a stronger born will be expected this year.
那时候潮还比较小，所以尽管有点影响，这个影响这个潮还是比较小。那么这一次按照现在的预报的话，应该是明天下午在台州登陆。但这一次呢，刚好跟我们大潮，今天是农历16啊，明天17，大潮的人碰。
So the typhoon,
台风呢还不是很大，就是说应该按照
as reported or forecasted, so will not be a very strong one. But we know that that's a shape of the tide actually is also will be impacted by the typhoon. And also talk about the tides. Actually, that's the part nearby the shore that will be with a higher speed, and the tide tour in the middle, that'll be a slower speed.
是一个什么样的作用？
哦，这个我们看到的这个塔，这个是盐官的涌槽观测
And
站。
also here in the middle of the picture, live picture, you could see that's observation station.
现在已经建了好几年了。
So it's already built for 8 years.
已经差不多有8年了。这个是可以说是世界上
And that is also a very first of its
我们
kind
现在
around
看
the
到的这个
world
有栈桥的
to
这个
in
是主要
observing
网站
tidal bore.
这个栈桥是这个通银龙的，那么外面这个塔，它是个综合的观测站。综合观测站的话，它主要看
So it's help us to observe
涌槽高度，
the timing, the
那么还有流速、排
depths,
沙量、
the
盐
heights,
度、
the pressure, the wind speed.
这个压力等等这些指标。
明白，这些指标都是非常珍贵的科研的一个数据。那其实咱们从2021
Starting from 2021, we have conducted scientific research
那这些科
on
考到
a
底是
tidal
有什么
born.
样的一些环节呢？
这个
Right now, this is our 4th year.
2021年到现在已经第4年了。那么每年我们都参加这个口考，口考嘛有这个主办单位的话，有钱塘江流域中心，我们浙江省水利口科研究院，然后海宁这个当地的这个宣传部。承办单位的话，主要是钱塘江营潮研究会。
So for this research, basically we will look at the shape
潮型吗？
of the tide.
它主要通过一些
So of course, for this kind of observation stations, help us to get a lot of valuable data.
也进行这个把涌槽口考这些内容，像前2年我们发现了雨林槽，也是我们口考发现的。那么涌槽的起潮地、涌槽的到上面的消失的地方，包括支流的涌槽。
So for that, the a face scale
就上头
shape
涌槽上头
to the a tidal born, actually that's also
观潮的
a
带来很大的
observed by the scientific research. So that also help us to find a new type of the tidal
也
born.
就是说，我们不仅会去观察它们的潮型、潮体，
And we not
那包括它们
only
对
observe
人
and
造成的一
study
些影
the
响
tidal born itself, we also to study how that impact our day-to-day life for human beings.
一线1到100链向我们奔涌而来，但其实潮还是离我们相对来说比较远的，所以我们还是要拭目以待，静静的等待我们的潮来到我们的盐官点位。
所以涌槽的话，看是很少能够看得见，但它的传播速度呢，大概是4到7米每秒。那么能够计算。
So for wave tide, that's around 4 to 7 meters per hour per minute, and that will be,
就相当于我们骑自行车的速度差不多，要比
of course, faster than
我们
that
跑步
we
是跑不
run.
过潮的。
对。但是涌槽呢，就是白天可能声音比较这个的，晚上的话，这个可以看到涌槽这个声音，这个
听到
很远
涌槽的
能够听得到
声音
对
是的
对。
我们可以看到现在的潮水已经向我们轰隆而来了。其实
So
虽然我们
the
现
A
在所在的
point,
直
we
播
are
点位
standing a little bit
离
far
江岸
from
的边缘还有一
the
定的距离，但是我
a
们坐在
bank,
现
but
场
we
还是
still
能
can
隐
hear
隐约约听
the
到潮
wave.
来的声音。那其实我们观潮的过程当中，听潮也是大家选择的一个方向。
So we actually not only see that wave and the a tidal born, but we also actually is part of that experience is also to listen to that soaring waves crashing along the banks, and also you could smell that the tidal wave.
我们一般海洋上面的盐度基本上是32、33这个样子。那么盐官这个位置呢，这个盐分可以到20%左右吧。
Because we talk about that, for the a smell that depends on the different salt concentration.
其实还是有那种海水的一个盐度在的。
并且涌潮来的时候，传播的时候啊，你也可以感到一层风，这个过来，它实际上这个水跟这个气啊，在那里带来了这个。
风助潮势，潮涨风微这种感觉。
And also you could see there are a lot of that people gathering here to
去等待潮水的
wait
到来了
to see that the soaring waves.
去记录下这样的一个壮观的景象。
And we also talk about that the Qiantang River, the tidal born is also a natural phenomenon that cannot be missed. So you could see that crowds of people right now is gathering along the shores of the Qiantang River to take in the spectacular views of soaring waves. Right now we could see that still in a line shape.
对，我们可以看到啊，靠岸边的稍微出来一点，有点黑的，就没有排的东西。这个相对来讲，这个位置水比较深一些，就没有破碎。中间的话，这个一条的排的都破碎了。
So we could see that here that in the middle part the color is deeper, the color is darker, so that means that a wave actually is broken. So the height of the wave for this kind of one, that's around 1.4 meters. And we talk about actually that the stunning tidal born reaches its peak on the 18th day of the 8th month on the Chinese calendar. So we talk about that the tidal started to come into us from the 15th to from the yesterday, and also tomorrow and day after. And we talk about that the peak of the tidal this year will be the next 2 days. And also please pay attention if you're coming to the scene, and always please make sure that you come a little bit early. And also we talk about that the next 2 days there will be a stronger tidal born, so you could see that.
这个就有点像这个波纹潮跟这个一线潮有点无相有点转化的这种。
So if you zoom in, so you could see that that's the a type of the tidal born also is changed from the line shape to the a wave shape.
也就是说，我们现在看到的这些白色的浪花，更多是破碎的涌潮所形成的。那现在我们的
So you could see that the white color, that's the white spin drift. So that's this either get together and separated and then to get back together again.
你看，我们也可以看到涌潮来的时候，这个海沙量很高，所以钱塘江的海沙量这个是有涌潮流速比较大。我们最大观测到的这个流速可以达到12米每秒。 这个流速是非常非常大，你一根一般的河口，你比如说长江口，一般都只有2米每秒，已经算大。所以我们钱塘江这个水沙条件非常复杂。
其实我们可以看到，现在江面其实还是一个。
And also here we could see that there are a lot of.
其实含沙量是比较大的，而且我们这个钱塘江的潮水，它会不断的翻涌。
That's the tides, and also that we also could see that the darker color, that's the wave that actually is raised from the underneath of the surface.
表面的话，我们测到够70公斤，这个海沙量，这个是数据是非常的惊人。
甚至是不是说比咱们黄河的含沙量都要高？
对，就要比黄河的海沙量要高。
And also that because of the darker color also shows that the higher content of sands. So you could see that there we have the waves, and also we could see a very longer tails.
对，因为为什么呢？它这个后面的水比较深一些。
So for the deeper depths of the water, that also causes a faster speed. So you could see right now waves coming to the best viewpoint here. And right now it's also become a moon shape.
们我还可以看到这个海棠啊，我们看到的这个海棠是清朝建的榆林塘，就这个榆林海棠。
And also looking at the sea walls, actually, that's built in the Qing dynasty.
现在我们可以看到，现在潮水
And also could see that the soaring waves also crash along its banks. So as we talk about that, the banks actually built 100 years ago.
潮来潮往，那其实刚刚从画面中我们还可以看到一座高塔。
And also we could see that the higher towers had also been here for more than 400 years.
对，这个钻鳌塔它的目的的话，也是觉得这里涌潮比较大，有重筑它，就是希望那时候呢，这个涌潮啊，对我们来讲都是潮灾，不像现在我们主要是保护旅游为主。
So we talk about that viewing the tidal born right now is also a very important the tourist item here. So you could see
激起了一朵朵浪花，那这样是不是形成了一个冲天潮？
对，这个也是属于冲天潮，但是这个冲天潮呢比较小，不是太有代表性。
Right now it's not really the strongest one, and right now we could see that still that's quite moderate tidal shape.
冲天而起的冲天潮。那么接下来呢，我们在老烟
And maybe later on we could see that the skyward tide. So we talk about that could be as high as 9 meters.
那现在我们可以看到啊，在潮翻涌过后的江面其实还是比较平静的，有那种波光粼粼的感觉。那其实我们现在看到啊，潮头的那一道白链可以说是把江面一分为二，前面是顺流而下的江水，它的流速相对来说
So we're looking at that the tide actually separated the whole sea surface into two parts. So we talk about that the speed of the tidal is born as around 100 times faster than the speed of that the normal flight the sea surface.
那么它是在高潮位的时候都能够有低潮位露出来，那么这个涌潮就可以翻滚越过这个堤坝，这个比现在画面我还看不到这个景色，所以这个画面也很漂亮。
您刚刚说的堤坝就是其实是垂直于我们海棠插向江心的一个坝体。
对，我们比较老百姓的说法就是钉子坝。钉子坝，
按照它的形状来命名的。我们可以看到，现在潮已经向前远去了，但是我们在岸边的游客还是持续的。
So the Qiantang River tidal born in Zhejiang Province has always amazed visitors with its awe-inspiring scenes.
在这里，我们的心潮还是久久的不能平静。
是的，这个涌潮你看看够了以后，它这个。So
you could see here from this angle that the tidal bore actually already gone, but you're also looking at the speed of the seawater that's still quite fast.
并且大潮、中潮也不一样，这个是变化非常复杂，它有好多个风，有些潮可能有3、4个风，这个流是最大的地方。
其实我们看到现在啊，有一些潮水它是平行于我们看到的榆林石塘的，它是击打在我们榆林石塘之上，这个是不是我们的一个潮型叫南潮？
在这里的话，南潮更不大看得出来了，因为这里海棠已经比较平整了，它这里这个尺度比较小的，有些它一个是什么涌潮就因为流速比较大，流速比较大的话，它有团流，这个团流啊，它这个。
So for the tidal tides, you could see that also depends on the speed of the winds.
翻滚，这跟海棠呢，这个海棠呢也不是一条线很直的，它也有点弯的，对不对啊？那么这样的话就产生了这些现象。
现在我们可以看到是小的湍流，仍然在我们的这个江面上翻滚起伏。那现在啊，真的我们的潮水已经经过了我们沿观点位的一个观潮的点位，但是大家还是久久不能离开，还驻足在这个江面上，听着潮声，闻着这个潮水有点危险的味道，去感受潮水带给我们来的一些震撼。
So as the tides surge with a thunderous roar, they create a magnificent natural spectacle that draws countless visitors every year.
东汉的时候，咱们观潮的这个习俗就已经蔚然。
And also, if we trace back to the Eastern Han Dynasty, that's already actually had people viewing a tidal born.
就在这个位置，在这个位置。
我们可以看到，我们再来看看我们之前精心制作的一个手绘的一个钱塘江的一个流域图。我们可以看到啊，刚刚潘老师有说到，我们在汉代的时候可能会观察到的一个潮形，它有可能
So at the upper
这
stream,
个位置就富阳这个位
so
置。
in Fuyang,
是的，就是还在上游的一个位置，我们会看到比其他的潮
they
形。
observe the tidal types of the
一宋这个
Qiantang River tidal born in the Eastern Han Dynasty.
就这个位置。
我们继续来
And then
看这样的一个点位图。我们
In Song Dynasty, they also observed that the tidal born in Zhejiang Province.
那之前呢，更多看到的是在
So in Fuyang, that will
那
be
个起潮点是在富阳段。
就是不是也不叫这个吧，应该叫就是可以观潮。
people actually could view that the tidal born in Fuyang. And then from Song Dynasty,
宋朝就在常州
in
了。
Yuan
大
Dynasty,
移动了。
you could actually get the along with the shore, the bank, so that for the whole that the Zhejiang, Jiaxing, Haining, and Yanguang, that's all available to view and appreciate the tidal born of the Qiantang
这
River.
次的直播团队呢，也是通过了各种各样的直播手段。 来给大家带来极致的观潮体验。其实不
So we also actually have the drone available this time to bring our viewers different angle of the view of the Qiantang River tidal born. And right now looking at this actually is the after the tidal born. So we talk about for this part of the session, the straight line shape of the tidal born already gone.
那我们继续来给大家来看我们接下来之前潘老师准备好的给我们介绍的8种潮形。那刚刚我们也介绍到了我们的潮形啊，就之前是会容易形成兜潮，就是在拐角稍微较小的位置，我们的潮水会冲上堤坝，形成我们的冲天潮。那也请潘老师再度拿起照片给大家展示一下。这个是冲天潮的潮水。
画面上面看到的这个就是这个波峰潮。
And also we could see that a wave tide.
这样的潮形是怎么样形成的？
波峰潮的话，
And you could actually see this kind of tide in many and different places.
它主要的原因的话，就是涌潮不是太强。
So that just now,
那现在我们在
老烟潮浪，
so you could see this. This is that's the
画面，我们
early
可
footage
以
we
看到
got.
啊，就是我们的涌潮，它就会
So also you could see that it crashed to the bank and then came back to join other waves. So right now we have seen that spectacular, a scale-shaped tidal born, and also that a straight line, the tidal born, and also that kind of that wave
有加起来有
tidal.
这样的话，你就是涌潮一来就跟这个一碰。
So for Qiantang River tidal born, you could see that's a returning tidal born, that a crisscross tidal born, and also a one-line tidal born.
那这些其实都是我们之前收集到的资料画面，像现在
碰遭潮也是两股潮，也是两股潮交叉以后。
So you could see that this is kind of like the two parallel line, but they
其实跟
cross
它潮的
into
形
each
成
other.
原因比较相似。
So this is also another type of tidal born.
从广义上面可以把
You could see that also can belong to that the category, bigger category of a crisscross tidal born, but actually
两种平行的潮
you see another one that is also like a crashing
标准的一个对撞潮
tidal, like the moon shape
像
of
月
the
牙一样
tidal wave, and they crash into each other.
我们在 IB 把它看得到。
And this is also we got this early footage by drones. So from the aerial view, you could see this very, very clearly.
而且它们交错之后呢，还会形成那种隐隐的波纹。
对，这个就是形成的话，也是属于，就是涌潮不强了以后。
现在我们可以看到的是一个什么样的一个潮性？
属于2度潮。2度潮，2度潮呢，因为我们刚才在那里看到一个交叉潮啊。
And also we talk about that because of the terrain, because of the wind, that the to the tidal born that maybe could not really meet each other at the same time. So maybe one arrived earlier, and they also form another shape of the tidal born. So looking at this one, it's like climbing up to the wall, and you could see this is quite high. So you could see this is a very spectacular view.
很危险，我们可以看到当时我们拍摄的话。
And you could see here, this is another very beautiful crisscross tidal born. So you could see that they're coming from different directions. So it's not just like a two that the tidal borns comes like this is typically two that the tidal born is like a Y, letter Y. A crisscross tidal born. And this is the one-line tidal born. And the bridge you're looking at, this is a Jiaxing to Shaoxing bridge. So the what's that's around 8.5 kilometers. So at this very wide and calm places, it's quite easier to observe that one-line tidal born. But we talk about they keep themselves in a line, but they have some that a faster wave, some a little bit slower. And also you could see that here is like a scale shape. So we talk about that you could see that a different kind of that the shape of the tides. So here you could see that spectacular scale-shaped tidal borns. And talk about that a tide watcher. Actually, they like to travel different places, like Brazil at the Amazon. You also could watch the tide born. But we talk about like Qiantang River. Actually, it's very easy to get access to. And also we talk about here that's also one of the largest tidal borns in the world. So you could see here, this is Yanguan spot. And just now that see a one-line tidal born already passed these places. So the runoff of the Qiantang River is abundant, but the incoming water of the Qiantang River is strongly impacted by seasonal variation.
很难这个我说的流速跟传播速度，传播的速度的话是涌朝这个潮头向前的传播速度，流速的话是水流的流速速度，这个可能不太一样。
还有细微的一个差别，都是一些非常专业的术语，那其实我们常常说的潮速。
So that the tidal borne is one of the significant features of the Qiantang River, and due to the riverbed of the estuary and also sharply shrank and lifted, the tidal range increases along the way, resulting in the sharp deformation of tide waves.
就潮后以后啊，这个水潮多了以后，这个水流总的来讲不平静，就是
暗流涌动还是
有团流、有翻滚、有旋鸥，很复杂。
So we studied at the Qiantang River tidal borne for many years, but still there are a lot of things for us, waiting for us to find out.
我们经历的口考也发现了这个新的潮景吧，这个比如说这个俯冲晚潮，这个是在富阳的这个位置啊。
也就是说，在我们钱塘江偏上游的一个
最上游就富阳，这里是东洲岛，这里有个圆空沙，这两个支流，一个很小很小的支流，大概只有宽度只有100到180米。这里的景色非常的潮景非常多。
And also part of our study is still to find out that for different places, to study the types of the tidal borne.
2度潮，因此出现了3度潮，这个现象我们。 就是现在只看到了这个现象，但是有些
And also we try to find out the mechanism behind.
这个非常的复杂。
所以这也是
So that is also very important. We establish a lot of observation stations.
持续的进行钱塘江潮涌科考的一个必要性。刚刚您也提到，不仅是有我们的富春江那一带流域的一个夜潮的一个情况，咱们其实还发现了一个潮型，也就是龙鳞潮。
对，这个龙鳞潮就是这个叫这个潮啊，也是两股潮交叉。
我们可以来看我们潘老师准备的最后一张图片。
这个是两股波峰潮交叉，这两股波峰潮交叉以后形成的这个潮。那么这个民间呢也有2种说法，有些叫这个渔王潮，它这个渔王潮呢比较影像一些。
So you could see that this is the pictures we took.
会理解这个渔王就是成这个样子的，对不对啊？这个一个样子，渔王潮。那么渔王潮呢，跟鱼鳞潮一个鱼字，大家也可以是一样的鱼啊，这个是。那么还有一个民间说法。
And we also call it a dragon scale shape.
对不对啊？这个有这个精神它在那里，所以也有这个叫龙鳞潮。
So we talk about that the fish scales shape the tidal wave and the dragon scales shape the tidal borne actually is similar.
排跟就破碎跟不破碎成一条线，它这个呢是像网格状，像网格一样的这个交叉形成的这个破碎跟不破碎，所以这个区别。
So we talk about the dragon scales, the tidal borne, that actually is 2 wave tidal borne converge into each other. But for phase scales, that is the one that's a wave tidal, another is the one line wave. They meet each other. So that's different accounts of the tidal types.
接下来呢，我也将把我们的直播线路转到我的下一路同事晋丹妮那儿。
So we also go to visit Lao Qiantang from another angle to view and watch the tidal borne. To all the viewers, welcome to with CGTN New Media. Right now we are at Qiantang, and this is another place to watch the tidal born. And here we also could see that the three types of the tidal born. One is returning tidal born, another is crisscross tidal born, and also the A1 line tidal born. And 50 years ago, and we built that's the facilities here. So we actually 50 years ago we built a big dam here that also because of the dam that also form that's the A3 type of the Qiantang River tidal bores. And also here also can be divided into the A3 sections. So we also could see that the different types of the tidal borns. And also right now there is no people gathering here, no visitors gathering here because right now here is also going on that's the dam protection projects. So that's construction work is going on. And also we hope that to build the places, to build the island projects. So we hope to build these places, see a best watching position to appreciate the Qiantang River tidal born, and also a park. Right now we could see that one line tidal born is coming towards us, and also we can hear it as well. So that's the height, that's on average, that's around 1 to 2 meters, and the height is around 3 meters. So the tide height today, that's around 1.6 meters. So the speed, that's around 5 meters per minute. And we talk about the peak time for the forming, that's the tidal born, that's the 18th of the month on the Chinese lunar calendar. So right now it's also coming to that A1 dam. So that's around 648 meters long. So you can see right now it's just 100 meters away from us. So very close. So you could hear they crash to that dam. So you could see right now they're coming up to the dam. So they hope to climb over the dam. And that's also because of the dam that caused a turning tidal born. So we talk about when high-speed tides are met with an obstacle, the tide crashes against the obstacle and bounces back onto incoming water, composing an almighty scene. So that's the tidal born divided into two parts. One form the returning tidal born, and the rest of the tidal born continue their journey. And also they crash and along the bank. And we also can see and hear the sound of the helicopters. So this is the angle from the ground. And maybe later on, and you will also could see that some of the view from the helicopter. So that also form that a skyward tidal borne as also a type of a tidal borne. So looking at here, this is a returning tidal borne. So here we also see that the police also at the bank. So we are here at the Qiantang. So in these 2 days, so we know that for here, there's no people gathering here, but we know that there are the visitors at other places to watch the tidal born. So this year, actually, we have a quite a high the wave level. So that's also, we will have a quite big a tidal born waiting for us. And still, we talk about visitors don't coming to that dangerous places. So for us, that previously we also improved that the safety facilities here, and we also to scan the safety risks, and also for this kind of that the facilities we also reinforce them. And also because of the typhoon also hits the places, so we also did a well preparation against the typhoon. So the police will not only protect the social safety, but will also protect that, also give the notice to the visitors. So this year we're also looking at we will conduct a patrol for the different session along the banks. We also have drones. How about us to scan the whole situation, make sure there's no the potential risks. So this year is my 12th year as a police, and previously I work at the calling center. This is my second year to conduct the on-site security work. So previously, I just to check the risks through the videos, through the cameras, and right now if we come to the scene, then we know that actually the condition here is very complex. So I also would like to go on to the visitors. Please follow the arrangements, because for the some places that we have that hitting the maximum number of people. So if we still allow people to go inside, then that will cause the potential risks. So let's also go to Xiaoshan to look at the wave from Xiaoshan. To all the viewers, welcome to me with CGTN New Media, and we right now actually is taking on the boat to give you another angle to watch the tidal born. So right now actually is what I can hear is like a thunderous roar. And also that is because that a tidal born is really close to us. And also we talk about today we have seen different types of the tide, and we could see that a wine line tidal born. We talk about that the wine line tidal born and can be seen from a distance, and this tidal born is like a white line. And when it gets closer, the white line turns into a crest wall of water, and that can be several meters high and around 5 kilometers wide. So we could see right now a one line tidal born, not really connected in a line. So we could see that tidal born is coming to us in the line. Right now we travel at 35 kilometers per hour. That's the speed of our boat. Right now we keep a very safe distance. So really from my angle, I can feel that the power and strength of the tidal born. Right now the height is above 1 meter, and also the width or the length of the tidal born is more than 1,000 meters. So for us, if we look at from this angle, the one-line tidal born is quite different from if you watch that the ascending at the bank or from the air. And here actually you could see that this is really like we become part of that tidal born. And the Qiantang River tide born is because that this unique natural phenomenon is caused by the tide generating force, which is the result of a combination of the gravitational attraction between Earth, Moon, and Sun. Normally, that full coincide with the China's Mid-Autumn Festival this year. So you could see that a wave also is quite high, and that wave, because that's a fast running wave, also to get the sand from the underneath of the surface of the river to the above. And also we talk about if it's a deep water, then that's the speed of the wave is faster. And also could see that the dam that's around 6.5 meters height. And you could see that the river tide born actually climb over it. And we also talk about that the people should be really watch out if they are watching and viewing the tide at the both sides of the bank, and we talk about it actually. I can tell you from my angle that it's very dangerous.
好的，来，我们接下来往我们的岸边的我们的北面来看哈。
And also you could see that this is a spectacular view. This is a spectacular scene. You could see here previously is the wine line tidal borne and it crashed to a dam. Right now it's separated. But you could still see that a spindrift is in a pure white color.
好，我们接下来啊，请到钱江水上派出所的民警哈，孙警官来为我们介绍，因为这几天孙警官我们有看到很多。
And also with us, we have the police with us. So we still would like to call on all the visitors to pay attention, and we talk about for the best viewing spots. We have many places, the spots. So that's also the best viewing spots. But also we talk about that could be the most dangerous places as well. For Qiantang River tidal borne, we talk about the speed normally. That's around 5 to 7 meters per second. And the fastest speed that could be like 10 meters per second. So we talk about first, it's a very fast speed. And also we talk about it's a very powerful wave. And it's like 7 tons per cubic meter. So that the human being, of course, cannot fight against it. So we talk about it's very fast speed wave and also very powerful. So that is also we always call on people to watch out. And also we talk about because of the weather condition, because of the terrain, that could cause that a different type of the Qiantang River tidal borne. And that also will produce that different rounds of waves. And also sometimes a returning tidal borne that could be as high as 10 meters. And also we talk about our police all standby. And we also, right now, is top of our agenda to protect people's safety. So make sure that people stand in a safety area to appreciate the magnificent scene.
说1000道1万，就是告诉大家，这个观潮啊，可以远观，但是不能够太近哈，不可近玩，所以大家一定要注意安全。好的，我们的直播。
So this is the angle from the seawater. Right now, that's the Qiantang River tidal bore is also, right now you could see that climbing on another dam. Right now, they already crashed to the river dam and also caused a returning tidal borne. You could see that today, that a very strong force. And that the height could be more than 10 meters. So you could see that a tidal wave with the sand raised from the underneath. And also could see here, this is like a small boat. That small boat is also the observation site. So that also help to collect many data for the scientific studies. And we talk about the tidal wave here divided into two parts, and some will climb over the dam and continue to proceed forward. Here we could see that the white lines that are now coming to the next the spots. So for the north bank, the speed actually is faster than the south bank wave. And we could see very soon it will clash into another dam. So the wave hits the dam, and that's a north wave will first hit the dam. And also today we'll also see that skyward tidal wave, tidal bore, and that hit the dam caused that's the shape of the skyward tidal bore, and then it's become the returning tidal bore. So that's also to produce many different types of the tidal bore here. So you could see this one very clearly, this is the returning tidal bore. And also we talk about the front wave also meet the wave arrived later.